My friend, Kyle Bonnell's Do It Now Baritone Ukulele Series. Tell you what, sometimes we can't wait for awesomeness in life. We must request it with a stern foot. When we play the baritone ukulele, we've been working on playing chords like this G major, D major, A major, F major, E major, C major. These are all major chords. The way that we play major chords is a 1-3-5. Well, in music, we have more than just one chord, silly. We have 4 types of chords. Now, there are extensions on all these, but traditionally, we just call it a major, which is like G major or D major. If we take D major, for instance, that has 3 notes. In the key of D major, we have 2 sharps. So if you're still with me, we've got a D note, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and then D. When we play the chord of D, all of those notes fit into that scale. As triads, they always feel good and sound good. The whole idea for playing triads is to get accustomed to what the tertiary harmony is, which means when we play a 1-3-5, we are playing 2 notes which form a major third, and we form 2 notes that are playing a minor third. If we have those in each key, like our D major, our D to F sharp is a major third. Hence, if we flatten that, we can definitely hear the difference between a major third and a minor third. So chords can be major when we move the note back, flattening or diminishing the median, we get a D minor. If we take that same chord and we move the 5th back, so we're playing a flat 5 and a flat 3 with the natural 1, we get a diminished. Now this diminished chord is interesting because the major, the minor, and the diminished, those are just chords that we have in a standard key signature. There is one more chord that nobody really gets to unless they know a little bit about music theory. It's called the augmented. You have a 1-3 and then a sharp 5. It's kind of like our diminished. It builds a lot of tension. Not like the major, which feels good. It's a consonant. Minor has a little bit more tension as that diminished between there. And then we have our augmented, which kind of feels a little funky, doesn't it? So one of the really cool ways to do that is to see if we go up major thirds, we get the same chord. It's just rearranged as far as the notes we're using. I hope that made sense. So all of the chords can be found on this channel via the guitar. However, I will do a whole series on the baritone ukulele and their chord structures as well. And if you're watching this in the future and I've already done it, thank you. Thumbs up, put something cool in the comment section. Other than that, I just want to leave you on the idea of playing a couple chords, figuring out major, minor, diminished. That was our D. D major, D minor, D diminished, D augmented. If we were to play like our, let's say, our B. If we played a B major, it's kind of like our D major. So if we take our D major and flatten, A major, and then flatten the third, we get an A minor. Well, if we flatten that same thing, if we have our third here, and this is our root, and here's our 5th, and we drop that, the same shape that looks like a D major above here, but played here, gives us our diminish. I like to put a pinky up here. That's pretty cool. And then as far as our 1-3-5, if we sharpen the 5, we get our augmented. Now here's why it's curious on the ukulele. We don't really see this so much on the guitar, 6 or 7 or anything. When we play that A augmented, we get this chord. Well, A augmented is also a D flat augmented, which means that when we move these chords around, there aren't many different chords. They're all pretty much the same. We're just rearranging these tonal values so we see them through the eyes of different keys. But don't let it be lost on you. We're only having 2 other types of versions which don't really go into anything or aren't in another chord. That works as well with diminished chords. It's a huge explanation. Check out my channel for those long depth explanations. However, for today, maybe we could just take the idea of what does a music melody look like using an augmented chord. One of my favorite ones is maybe like to play a D major and then a D augmented and then play a B minor and then back to the D augmented. I'm gonna get a copyright strike on my own channel. This is the song I have. Using the D major, D augmented, and our B minor. That is a wonderful progression. It's called a 1, 1 aug, and then 6. If you enjoyed this, thumbs up, put something cool in the comment section, and be looking forward to our next video when it wraps up everything. Our spider exercises, our teeter-totters, how to figure out what a triad is, and the last lesson is going to talk about a little bit of strum and rhythm. Aloha.